You see this comment here? His brother name is Logic. He says, along with your oil sample and dyno, a blow-by test is crucial. He's definitely right about that. If you own the Detroit 60 series, you might want to pay attention to this video. Around 2016 or 17, my truck, which I have a Detroit 60 series 14 liter, my truck had a lot of blow-by. Now, if you guys, for those of you that don't know what blow-by is, you know that steam looking stuff that comes out underneath the bottom of the truck, that tube that's underneath the bottom of the truck. Also, once you take the oil cap off, if the truck is running, you'll see that steam coming out. And if you take the dipstick out while it's running, you'll see it coming out. That's called blow-by. Anyway, I had a lot of blow-by that was coming out of my truck. Like extremely a lot, to the point where I took it to the dealership. Dealership told me I need a overhaul done on my truck. The truck wasn't running funny, and I just did not believe it. So when I got back to Detroit, it's an Arab that I usually deal with, that he has a lot, he has a lot of knowledge with the Detroit 60 series. So I took it to him. He said, "Hey, look, I want to tell you what it is." So I'm giving you guys the information that he gave me and telling you exactly what it was. You have something on the Detroit 60 series, and I'm pretty sure it's on a lot of other trucks. It's called a crankcase ventilation filter. I got it on the screen here. I changed that crankcase ventilation filter. All blow-by went away. And what the problem was, that filter was saturated with oil. I don't know why. Over times those filters get saturated with oil, and you'll see drips of oil that's coming down. Now sometimes it'll come out of that, the drips of oil will come out of that little tube that's right there by your oil pan. We also used to call it a donkey dick back in the day. In the old days, that's what we called it. But if you guys out there are having a lot of blow-by, it's best to change the cheapest thing first to see if it's the problem. Which on my truck, it was the crankcase ventilation filter. If you got any more questions, anything that you want to know about that Detroit 60 series, I'm pretty sure I almost can answer that question, because I've dealt with this truck. I've done a lot of maintenance. I'm also gonna make another video and let you guys know about an EGR tune-up. That's something that you should be doing on that Detroit 60 series, especially if you have a DPF filter. You definitely should be doing EGR tune-up. I'm gonna make another video on that pretty soon. All right, guys, be safe out there.